Welcome back to 5 Minute Knives, the channel that really needs to finish writing its third book. Today, we're going to talk about a knife I put together from a blank I got on Knife Center from Kizlyar Supreme. But first, I'm going to remind you guys to buy a sheath today so we can pay a bill. Okay, so hopefully we paid a bill. I'm all pumped up. Guys, I think we hit like 3,000 subs, or we're right there, or we're gonna, or whatever. So thank you very much for that. That's because of you guys. Incredible. Super happy with you guys for that. It doesn't sound like a lot. We actually get a lot more views for a channel this small. So a lot of people have seen the channel, very few subscribe. That's something I'm working on now. So anyway, thank you guys a lot. This is a blank that you may have saw on my top 5 Crix Mix wish list wanted fixed blades of the year. And I really like the Kizlyar Supreme Sensei model. There's the Senpai, that's the 6-inch. This is the 9, I believe. But look at that carbon fiber sheath. Had some cutouts in here. Oh. This is a reminder to buy a sheath. Look at this. This is just beautiful. And it's not like I'm like King Kydex or anything, but it's like, man, a lot of love goes into these sheaths, and you can really tell, right? Just like the sheen everywhere. And this is just very simple. It kind of, I kind of wear this with my bathrobe. This kind of like tucks into my bathrobe, and like the tie for my bathrobe goes right here, and I have a really nice grip. Now, this was a paracord wrap. This is going to be so weird. So this is the ugliest knife. First of all, there's some stains on the blade. This is D2, and they say that this has been, I don't know, darkened in some way, some sort of battle finish, tacked wash. They call this as D2 steel. Overall 14.1¼ inches, but it is a fairly short blade. Not short, it is a fairly, well, thin blade. Yeah. That's what I meant. But anyway, check out this wrapping. So this is crazy. Will this focus, please? Thank you. So this was just paracord wrap. And I put epoxy onto it and let it dry. And I didn't realize that you should just put a little bit. And I put a lot. And it's crazy. And it's crazy. First of all, this blank from Kizlyar Supreme from Knife Center came ultra dull. I mean, it was like flat all the way along here. So a lot of sharpening, which a freak like me doesn't really mind. Now, I know this is ugly, guys. It reminds me of like something like Xenomorph related in the Aliens franchise. I really like it from this angle. You can see the wrapping. This is extremely comfortable. Even the way, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but the ridge slightly cheats. Actually, not really, but just ever so slightly cheats this way. It kind of like is perfectly conducive for the swell of my palm on my right side. So this knife is amazing. It is long enough where I would potentially advocate reverse grip for you Mall Ninjas. This is a very Mall Ninja-esque knife. Look at the red Kydex I have here. So I have 2 slabs of Kydex underneath, and then bolted with hardware, and then I wrapped over that. I just wanted to give it a little bit of weight, a little bit of width. Turned out to be perfect. Just perfect. And as ugly as this thing is, I know this is ugly. Super ugly. It is incredibly comfortable. I'm gonna patina this knife, but this with the sheath is like such a home run. And I know it's super ugly minus the sheath. The sheath is very good looking, but I know this is super ugly. I even like the Papa Red on this side. I don't know. It's ugly. It's very Mall Ninja. I have a feeling this is going to wear down really well, but it fits my hand like a glove. In the winter time, this type of grip is going to be great in cold weather. Okay? Also, it is still very slightly forward heavy, but there's your POB. Hang on. Is that it? POB? Is that your POB ever so slightly? Kind of, there's your POB. Right? So this is a very, very fast blade. I mean, I can Definitely maneuver with this knife. In a reverse grip, I would say if you're gonna be reverse grip Mall Ninja Man, okay? And you really want to talk style and stuff like that, I would combine this with some sort of Muay Thai technique where you're coming in at odd angles and it actually kind of negates lack of reach. Other than that, I mean, why wouldn't you just be sticking to snap cuts on something like this? It's so fast for that. And this belly right here is just gonna pop. Okay, nice edge, reinforced edge on this thing. These are going for $42.95 right now, guys. D2 steel, tack wash. I'm gonna do something over it. It stains pretty easily, as you can barely see. Maybe I'll do some stripes or something. I'm calling it Black Widow for now. No attachments. I may do something in a drop down here. But other than that, it just kind of sits like this. This just kind of goes with me. It makes me feel very secure. This is the knife next to my bedside. Now, it has replaced the Cold Steel Recon Tonto. And by the way, thank you guys for ordering sheaths, especially for the Recon Tonto. I have like 4 going out today, so thank you for your patience. As far as I know, we're exceeding our time expectations, our turnaround time expectations. But, you know, I like to get these things out right away, and being a small company, if you guys are ordering 1 or 2 a day, I can do that. We can do that, and I can take a couple of days off a week even. So keep them coming. DragonscaleConcealment.com. And if you want a blank like this made, let me know. I'm doing, you know, I'll make yours, you know, a lot less ugly. I have OD green and black G10 that I'm going to make for the next one. This one's going to be mine. And honestly, the super ugly, almost electrical tapey look to the wrap doesn't really bother me that much. Like you think it would. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty anal about this stuff, but the reason being is because this thing fits my hand like a freaking glove. It's even tapered nicely there. I mean, check this out. Look at the mitt. Okay, there's mitt. Here's gate. Look at mitt with this thing. I mean, that is just a solid grip. We have a lot of utility in that. And there's a lot of like fine work that can be done with this too. I don't know. I think this is great. Now, because of the handle wrap here, you're not going to have that like kind of crazy click in the Kydex retention. But she's there. And it's solid, and there's no rattle. This is amazing. So this is my new bedside. I think it's like incredible looking, you know, as far as like from here down, and super ugly like from here up. But I kind of don't care, guys. There's a lot of utility in it, and I think it's going to age well. This is one of those knives you have to get into hand to respect. But this wrapping is never going to come undone as far as I can tell. I do have like a bigger knot right there. You know, kind of sits like that. But I don't care, man. I think this is awesome. It's super badass. Anyway, huge shout out to the subscribed Starians. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging in there. Here's a list of the subscribed Starians. To support the channel, you can do it in either $1 or $3 increments. It's really just to keep us going. We just need help. You know, little incentive, little, you know, cost of equipment and time and stuff like that. So I'm not selling you on it. You know how this stuff works. Channels like mine only thrive with the support of the viewership. So, Knerfleys, thank you so much. Are we ready to make a 5-minute knives patch, guys? Are you ready for that? You know? Are you sure enough that you're not going to unsubscribe at any moment? That you would rock a 5-minute knives patch? That you helped us get here after like 2 years of work? You know? This is pretty amazing. I think that you guys should take part in, you know, the celebration of this channel maturing. And with it, a little bit, me. So, also, thank you guys who have been supporting me in my personal life. I'm a writer of fiction on the side. My pen name is Joe Vallon. Many of you would appreciate the fart and boner jokes in my first novel, Unkillable Joe. I highly recommend you go pick it up anywhere books are sold. Aside from that, lovers of film, I would suggest that you check out our film review channel. Is It Still Good? Slowly growing, trying to get monetized by February 1st, if I can, when they monetize shorts. But we'll see. We'll see. So go over there, subscribe to that if you will. Thank you guys so much. This has been incredible. I don't know. What can I do? What can I do for you guys to pay you back other than, you know, keep the videos coming, give you ideas of maybe some cool knives you can make. I can make one of these for you guys too with a more attractive handle, of course. Although, I'm going to say it again. I don't mind this at all. It's very xenomorph. This is very alien. This is very like, I don't know. This would be a pretty good knife to have in space too, I think. So, my 2 cents. Alright guys, thank you very much. Merry Christmas times. And if you have any business for me, hit me up at dragonscalejoe@gmail.com or on Instagram. I'll get right back to you. I'll make you a sheath. I'll build you a little knife blank like so. And or I'll help you advertise your business on my channel. You know, doors wide open. Knife makers, hit me up with your stuff. People with weird knives hanging around the house, mail them to me. Let me make a video about your weird knife. That would be great. So give me some content to make. So let's all pitch in and get us through the next year. And I have a feeling this channel is going to go places. So thank you guys once again, and I'll see you next time on 5 Minute Knives.